The fact that Skyrider appears on the Winter's event map would make me think they actually wanted it open for winter. A lot of people have hammered the park again for closing a ride without notice. I think people just need to realise that, you know, these rides are operational until they're taken apart and they're looked at, and if they find a major problem, they're not going to patch it up and spend money on it just so people can get their final rides. I would guess it's out the park's control, but we will head down there soon and take a look. We haven't actually been to the park for a while, so there are some new parts that we haven't seen. I can't actually tell you when they went up, but as you can see, we've got sort of new signage for the Knights Kingdom, including brand new blue lighting rigs in here, and indeed that one as well. They weren't here last time we were here, so it's nice to see it still getting a refresh. And again, I bet as it sort of bleeds out through the windows, it looks amazing at night. So the station also has new lights in as well. Probably could have done with some down the stairs here. But yeah, it looks really cool, and obviously there's some Christmas effects in there as well. And walk on, actually I don't think I've ever done back row of the Dragon. I think that might be the first time. I expect it on 2 trains on a Friday to be walk on all day. Absolutely love it. You can see the blue, look at the blue, I think that looks fantastic. Aero Nomad is one of those that's never open for the winter period. It always must seem to require that little bit extra. As you can see, there are 4 cars missing off of it, and you can see, much like when we do the local stuff, the testing has taken place on joints and various other sections of the ride. Certainly helps when we can get close to some of the theme parks that you can actually appreciate. These larger theme parks where you can't get close, it's the same process. They've all got to do exactly the same thing to keep safe. Our update actually continues down here at the Riding Adventure. I'm just going to call it Riding Adventure. Now, at the beginning of the year, they did sort of put that this was going to be Autumn's Riding Adventure, and right the way up to us visiting, and to be fair, we haven't been since June, it was still Mia's Riding Adventure. But as you can see, it has had a complete refresh now. We've got all new graphics on here, and we are now Autumn's Riding Adventure. I don't know who Autumn is in compared to Mia, to be perfectly honest with you, but it has given the ride a little bit of a fresh coat. I don't know how the track fits into this now with being green, and there is Autumn looking quite festive. It's too cold, in honesty, for this ride, Hydra's Challenge. And it's never really open for Christmas. Or I don't think February either, so obviously it requires that little extra work during the closed season. But it's great to see it apart and see bits you never see. We did say on our socials first that Deep Sea Adventure will be back for 2025. I think it was kind of unknown really what exactly would happen to it. It was closed without notice for 2024. Just a little sign put up. It's all still advertised, as you can see. You know, it did probably need, I'm hoping they've redone the queue line. They have stated there are new models inside and there are going to be new things to see. And it does give the fish a break as well, having the ride go around continuously daily. But all the signage was left out, so it was relatively positive. However, this will return in 2025 and will return in February 2025. So actually, we've not got long to wait. Being a water ride, the boats aren't open, and actually they've been stored around here. They usually all sort of cram around there, but you can see where some have been taken in and out. They'll have maintenance work done over the closed season. It just looks weird, doesn't it, with just random boats sitting there and all drained. So I did think that Mini Figure Speedway would be open, but actually there's quite a lot of work going on it. Scaffolding up around the station area, and then as you look on the lift areas, there's also scaffolding up. So I guess it is new, and it probably needs to make sure that it has bedded in well and there's no major issues with it. And we'll be back open in March 2025. Just a bit of a shame it's not open for Christmas. A ride removal becomes very, very clear when you stand here what ride it is, as the Skyrider is leaving the park. Now, it was photoed a couple of weeks ago, in honesty. Legoland have turned around and obviously said since that it is retiring. It's one of the original rides they had in. I have to say its reliability hasn't been great over the past few seasons. Particularly doesn't like riding in the rain, which isn't any any good really, to be perfectly honest with you. And as you can see, there's no holding back. It's just been cut. It's just been cut, and I imagine the post will be taken down afterwards. So the Skyrider has left the park. We're gonna get some more close-up shots of it now. You rarely see it like this. Possibly understatement of the year award. I don't think they'll leave up the poles like Chessington did with their monorail. I have a feeling that all of this will be removed, and possibly not now until January during the closed season point, but they've certainly got the track out, and yes, it is the end of the Skyrider, which I'm not too shocked about. I'm genuinely not too shocked about. I'm gonna go around the corner and we'll have a little look from a distance, but most of the track has now gone. There are no cars on the track. I believe they're in a service road, and that's the end of it. I have to say, it is still weird looking at it gone. I didn't think it had too long left, to be honest with you. Here's a weird double shot of the work going on Mini Figure Speedway, and indeed the Skyrider, which has gone. Yeah, lots of work this close season at Legoland. I don't think we've got anything new for 2025, just the reopening of the Deep Sea Adventure. This area was initially set aside for Lego Movie World, but never come around actually. We got Mythica instead, and indeed the Fire and Ice Tower features in Lego movie areas around the world, and of course now it's in there, so I don't really know what this holds. Obviously Space Tower used to be there, that's gone. That's actually a school meeting point now. We've now lost the Skyrider as well. I don't rate this Ferrari building. I'm really sorry. I don't rate the Ferrari building. I don't know what I would put there. The only thing I like around here is Ben and Jerry's and of course the cinema, but I think the cinema could do with a little bit of an update as well. What do we think this holds? Because for us the next development is the Rapids over there. We're not going over to the Rapids. There's absolutely no change on what's going on over there, so there's no point in showing you it. But Legoland definitely have a good ride selection. They have a good indoor ride selection. I think they could have another indoor ride up here potentially along with the cinema, and completely change and extend this area would be perfect for winter days like this. And I'd be expecting, to be honest, a roller coaster over there. What do you think? Legoland Windsor, a lot going on this close season. Love to see it.